Powerwash Simulator is a what do we play? Because I don't feel like doing anything too crazy. I just want to vibe for a little bit. Because I'm not going to be on much longer, so I don't want to pick up something that would require, like, a shit ton of time, like, investment. Because Sims was kind of the time investment game for today, which is cool and cool. But we are going to just play some funny Powerwash. I need to set my OBS settings because it is not looking for Powerwash yet. There we go. And there we go, audio-wise. Very cool, very cool. Okay. 1 second. Okay. 1 second, and let's do this. Let's do this. I'm in the middle of the I think I'm in. Is there a new job I can work on? No. So you're gonna just have to watch me in the middle of a current job. It's gonna be like that. We're working on the Helter Skelter. Also, I didn't know until this mission that these are called Helter Skelters. I did not know that. I never knew what these fancy slide doodads were called. But I have seen the error of my ways, and now I fucking know. That I know. So let's see how loud the game is. I'm gonna move up a little bit. We'll turn it down just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright, there we go. Okay, cool. We're in, and we're just gonna clean and vibe for probably half an hour. We played a little bit of Sims. I'll probably talk about just whatever. Oh, man. Speaking of whatever, that was terrible. I didn't even know what to lead in with. That's how whatever that lead-in was. But that's fine. That's fine. So, the last week I've been so fucking busy with school lately. It's kind of been the theme of a lot of conversation lately. But it's mostly just that this month has been extra busy. It's honestly why I haven't been streaming as much as I want to. Because I want to stream more than I have been streaming. But the problem is I haven't had the time to do so. So I see my stream hours, I'm like, wow, I streamed so fucking much last month. But I had so much more free time last month to stream. But then this month, it's just been a case of, like, I constantly have had, like, shit to do. I did okay on my midterms last week. I think I got, like a B on them both, give or take, maybe. Maybe a late, like a super high C, maybe. But, like, that's fine. But moving on to something else. My class has been going well. Those are besides the point. I've gotten really into this game since the last time I streamed it. I just usually play it like when I don't really have anything else to really do per se, or I just don't feel like getting invested in like a huge game. And my girlfriend's the same exact way. I share my Steam library, so for a solid minute, we almost had to be taking turns with my Steam library because she was constantly wanting to play Powerwash Simulator. Just because she's like, it's such a good vibe. And I'm like, I know it's a good vibe. I want to play Powerwash Simulator. And sometimes I just wanted to play Wasteland 2, which I'm in the middle of playing. But, like, it's cool. It's cool. But yeah. And when it comes to, like non-school and stuff and, like, not streaming, I'm considering getting a part-time job. Because right now my money is getting a little low. But, like, I'm not, like, in danger of anything. But, like, I like to have spending money, you know? I like to be able to just, like... I like to have impulse purchases, whether it's just, like, getting, like, coffees and stuff, or, like, maybe, like, once in a while, like, a little nice big purchase. But, like... So I wanted to... There's some games I wanted to get, but I think I'm gonna have to hold off on getting them. Just because I need to, like, keep my money in line for a hot minute. Until, like, the next semester. Glad to see you're starting to get out in the world. I only read some of that. Suggestions for improvement. Oh boy, Kevin Bernard. I don't see you having the highest level of power washing tools. Who the fuck are you to speak? Fucking look at this dude. Fucking trying to tell me suggestions for improvement. You don't even power wash, bro. Fire just shape in the air and let gravity do the rest, or what, homie? Or what? I don't know if we're gonna learn. I don't know what he's gonna tell us. Use a succession of single bursts from point blank range to significantly reduce water usage. Why would I do that? Yeah, nah, I don't need to do that. Thank you, Kevin, but I think I'm the Power Wash professional. I don't see you winning the Ohio Power Wash Championship 2022 anytime soon. So I don't want to hear it. Also, welcome whoever just joined. But yeah, I'm considering getting a part-time job soon. I try to avoid working while I'm in class, while I'm like taking like schoolwork though, just because I don't like giving up too much free time. But like if I get a part-time job, I'd probably only work like maybe 5 hours a week maximum, because I just don't want to really do a lot of work, because I'm already kind of like tired out at times. I wish I was it makes me wish I was a big streamer though, so I could like get like a sponsorship deal or something. Because then I just wouldn't even think about like getting a part-time job right now. But like I might get a part-time job. I don't know. It just depends. I like having the free time, but even then my free time is also getting mitigated by the schoolwork. So I don't know how much I'm willing to give up when it comes to free time. But that's probably just a me problem. But I don't know. As long as I have a place to live and I can afford rent, I'm good. I'm mostly a little bit low on money because I paid my next 3 months of rent in advance with like just like money I had like and all that. And now like that was kind of like what I had saved up. So now I'm kind of like reaping it a little bit in other ways, but like I know for a fact that I don't have to worry about rent for a while. Hey, Flying Condor, what's up? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just straight up vibing and talking while playing. How are you doing? You having a good one? I hope you're having a good one. Always good to see your face in chat. It's always very nice. It was nice seeing you return for the Need for Speed stream last week. That was cool. Because I was like, whoa, Flying Condor, it's been a minute. It was very exciting stuff. Today's just been kind of a vibe. Kind of low-key vibes. I played a little bit of Sims for about an hour on stream. And then now I'm just playing Power Wash probably for like 20 to 30 minutes. Because I gotta go pick up some groceries and some stuff after this. And all that, the GALs. So that was what was kind of easiest for today. Wah! Okay, we're gonna need to hit with like this one. Ah, there we go. That's that good shit. Oh, just out of range. Really? Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. I'll use my fucking super strength just to move this all by myself like that. That's cool. There we go. Now we can hit that shit. Let us go. Oh, man, I'm hungry. Yesterday I was craving some fucking cheese sticks. And then I just didn't get cheese sticks. And then earlier I was craving pizza rolls. Sims 4 reminded me I'm craving pizza rolls. But hey, sometimes you're just craving the pizza rolls. Maybe I'll see if Aldi has any when I go after the stream. Cause that'd be cool. That would be a le cool. Let's see. Come on. There's like just a barely something on like the spot. Let me see if I can see it from here. There's something right here. I don't know if that's what I was missing. Might be. Yeah, man. I've been playing this game a bit myself. Very chill and relaxing. I agree. When I just want something low-key, I usually put this game on if I'm, like, in a low-key mood. It just kind of hits that, like, spot of, like, man, I want to play something, but, like, man, I just really want to vibe the fuck out. Don't really have any other game like that right now at the moment. It's been nice. Maybe I'll replay Peggle. Peggle's fun. I don't know if that's a vibe out game, but it's definitely fun. We got a Peggle 2. Can we get like a Peggle 3? I think, is Peggle 2 even on PC? I never played Peggle 2. From what I understood, I thought it was an Xbox One exclusive. Or no, it came to PlayStation 4, I think. Okay. My brain, like, janked up for a minute. I was like, that's the case, right? And then my mind went, no, that's not the case. It was on PS4 or something like that. But I mean, that game's fun. Let's see. Still got side rail to clean up. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah. It's crazy. I can't believe we're this far in the year. That's already October. Fucking Thanksgiving. We got Halloween around the corner. We got Thanksgiving around the corner. We got Christmas around the corner. I'm already fucking having to look at like Christmas gifts and stuff. I got like homies I gotta get gifts for. And then I'm reminded like, man, gifts are expensive. But I don't know. It's cool. It's cool. I like it when I get a gift for somebody and they like it. It's usually worth the price, like alone. Especially if it was a bigger price thing. But like I don't there's only like I don't spend a lot on too many people. I mostly spend for the homies. And then like family, a lot of the cases like I'd say like I don't know, like family doesn't exactly expect me to give things as a college student to some extent. Yeah, fair enough. It really fucking feels like it sometimes. January will be here around the corner before we fucking know it, and I'll be 23. Speaking of that, it's always so interesting being one of the poor motherfuckers who's born so close to Christmas. I was literally born a month after Christmas. That must have been such a pain for my parents. Like, oh my god. Fucking double wallet splooging. Like, cause I mean, like, shit, that isn't cheap. I mean, like, birthdays are way cheaper than fucking Christmas, but still. I mean, I guess it's nice that you only have to do it around one time of the year, I guess, but I imagine it was a pain to some extent. Be like, ah, shit, we gotta buy this bitch gifts again already. Christmas was just a month ago. It also made the question of what do you want for your birthday a lot harder, because I'm like, I don't know. Christmas was just a month ago. What the fuck could I possibly want now? This time it's kind of easy if anybody asks me, because the new Fire Emblem comes out, I think, literally on my birthday or like a few days before. So that's one of the few times when a video game comes out in January, I'm like, yep, there you go. A game's coming out right around my birthday. Makes it pretty easy sometimes. I remember last year the Pokemon game came out for my birthday, but I didn't get that, or nor did I really ask for it. I was busy with other games. Yeah, it was just man, that means it was just like a year ago that I was playing Lost Judgment. That's so fucked. What the hell's up with that? Just a month ago, like just like about a year ago, like Yakuza Lost Judgment came out, and I fucking bought it and I played the shit out of it. That's crazy. That's nuts. That should be fucking illegal for time to be like that. That's weird. It's wrong. It's so wrong. So wrong. Oh, time. Oh, time. That's fine. It's just weird. We'll be saying the same shit a year later, I bet. I'll be like, man, it was just... Next year, I'll be like, it was just a year ago. I was playing Powerwash Simulator on stream and was like, isn't that crazy that just a year ago I was playing Lost Judgment after it came out? And then I'll be, I don't know, I'll be playing something else. Be like, and then it'll repeat every year or some shit. Much to all of our dismays. Much to all of our horrible. We'll be saying it every year, repeating the process, continuing the cycle. Do you think it would be too much to use an enormous catapult at the top to promote my customers downside? I would like my helter scout to be the world's fastest. Man, I don't even. I'm not. You know what? Yeah, I bet. Do that. Totally use a catapult on the helter scout. Nothing will go wrong. Don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. Just pay me my washing fees and I'll fuck off. I won't even answer that. Like, if I better not have fucking NBC, CNN, Fox News, fucking any fucking the Young Turks, fucking I don't know, Daily Wire, fucking Daily Mail. I better not have any of that shit on my door saying, "Hey, you the bitch that said that this dude should catapult children down the fucking helter skelter." 2022 is definitely an interesting year. What made 2022 crazy for you, Condor? Because I don't doubt it. 2022 was kind of nutty, but like all the last few years have been kind of nutty. We haven't really had a consistent year of like non-nut in like a while. Shit. There we go. Sheesh. I'm trying to think what happened to me this year. Because now it's all a fucking blur. You know what? I'll save the trauma dumping, but I basically at my lowest point was eventually able to bounce back and feel better than ever. Hey, I'm glad to hear that you feel better than ever, though. That's good at least. I'm sorry to hear that it got that rough, though. That's never fun. That's never fun. I had a few points this year where I felt pretty fucking low for a while, like it was like microdosing, feeling low, but like most of my years of like crippling depression are like years ago now behind me. But like I'm always glad to hear when someone makes it past like their struggles, because I know how it is to like struggle like and be at your low points. It's never fun. It's always hard. And like I don't even know how to put it into words, because like everybody hits their low points for like completely different reasons sometimes. There's like common ones, but like it's never 100% the same always. It's like usually sometimes it's like a different combination, or like it's just like I don't know. There's just so much things that could go wrong for people, and it's always rough. It's always sad to hear, but I'm always glad to hear when people bounce back. So I'm glad to hear you bounce back, Condor. I think this year for me was crazy specifically. I mean shit. Okay, let's just so my girlfriend moved in this year from Oklahoma. She moved in within like the first 2 weeks of January. She moved down to my state, which was nuts. She transferred to my college. We dealt with a lot of issues with the college, actually, about like financial aid and shit, which was really fucking stressful. There was the stress of like when she was waiting to get her birds down here, because she loves her birds very much. It was very hard for her to not have her birds here. And she just felt bad for her birds as well, because she didn't want them to feel abandoned or anything. But like they got here and they were just so glad to see her. So everything was quote unquote peachy keen in that regard. But there was a lot of stress this year, a lot of stress. But most of the year's stress for me is behind me. This year was pretty stressful in some ways, but I think that's mostly like it was all stress that was worth it in the end, because it all led to good results and all that. At least I would say, like from what I can tell retroactively now. There was definitely times where I was fucking stressed out of my gourd. There was like a month ago, I just had random onset, like I was really low all of a sudden for some reason, like a month ago, like for like a week or two, like on certain days of the week. I don't know what the fuck was up with that. But oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. That might have been loud. I'm sorry. But yeah, after I got past that and it got better again. But it was rough because like I was just like, man, that isn't what I want at all. And it put some fear into me, because I'm like, because like I was diagnosed with depression before at some point, like and then It lasted a while, and I was like, oh my god, please don't let it come back. I was like, I can't deal with it again. But like, it was just like a random bout of it for some reason. Like, I didn't know like it could. Cause I haven't had it happen because I couldn't locate really a cause, and I'm so used to like, because most of my depression I was diagnosed with, I could identify the cause. The depression was caused because of the fact that I couldn't fix the problem at hand. But like, I was worried for a second, but like it went away again. So I don't know. I really don't know. Shit's weird. Shit's really really weird. So it's just our brains are very delicate creatures and stuff, you know. Sometimes it's just like fucking hell. I don't know. But like, it's good when we all bounce back though. Bouncing back is always possible, no matter how hard it may be, how long it takes. Sometimes it takes a while, and like, I've been there before. It took me a while for me to bounce, and I found that to be so stressful. I just had a solid like years of it. Yeah, the brain really can be unpredictable at times, Condor. It's just, I don't get I don't think any of us will truly get the human brain to the extent that it works. We understand a shit ton more than we did 100 years ago, than we understand a shit ton more than 50 years ago. And probably even fucking 20 years ago, I bet, and then even fucking 10 years ago, we understand so much more. I mean, nowadays, like, we do a lot better societally around a lot of these confusing feelings and things, such as like depression and other mental health issues. It ain't perfect by any stretch or means. Like, don't get me wrong. I will never call it perfect, but like, I mean, shit. People are so much more open about like their mental health though, and it does a lot of good that for people who are going through struggles to be able to see people who also went through similar struggles be in a better position / not be afraid to talk about it. Because like passion or like if we were just part of like just even a generation. I mean, the last generation was when it started getting kind of better, from what I understand. But like 2 generations ago, and like a lot of us that have gone through like mental health issues would be like so screwed because people just weren't willing to talk about it, and they were afraid that like admitting they needed help made them weak. When admitting you needed help was just what they needed to do. And like I feel bad for all the people who had to go through like mental health issues like in the past. You read the stories, and it's depending on even what you even had wrong with you, it was a huge fucking issue. Mostly just fucking abusive. Like you read about asylums and shit. I mean, they'd stick people in asylums who didn't even have mental health issues. They'd just be like, she's a woman and she wants the right to vote, and she wants equal rights. Insane asylum. They do that shit too. It's like, I mean, shit. I would not have survived fucking 50 years ago. That's scary. I got lucky and was born in a generation where like it ain't perfect, but fuck me, shit, it's fucking better. I'm so glad I wasn't born like, literally like this is probably the best generation I could have been born, and then the next generation will be the next generation to be born. I only see it getting better from here. For people like us and people like me and stuff, but like, it's kind of weird to think about like how like it's just like 'cause like I'm gonna be thinking that next generation like they have it the best, and then the next generation will be like, no, the next generation has it the best. But like, I mean, that's fine. I want us to improve. I never want to be like, I would never be like one of those stupid people who are like, halt all progress because I had it bad, therefore everybody should have it bad. I hate people like that. People like that upset me so much because that's so stupid. People are doing that with student loans and shit, and I'm like, and all I can think about, that's like if we came up with a cure to cancer, and then someone that had cancer and survived was like, well, that's not very fair. I had to go through chemotherapy. I had to deal with all the trauma of cancer and cancer treatment. So I think they should too. Like, if you think, like, just think about how that sounds. That sounds like ridiculous. That sounds bad. That's horrible. It sounds selfish as fuck. So I just don't get, like, I think people don't realize they're being selfish sometimes when they're like, I want everyone to have it as bad as I did. Like, that's just unreasonable. So I'm very glad people there are reasonable people, but like, and sometimes it's also a case of like, not every like program that the government can do is going to be for everybody. Like, if you paid off your loans and you don't get any relief, I'm sorry. I'm legitimately sympathetic, because that shit sucks. But like, I'm not gonna act like we shouldn't pay off anybody's loans at all just because, you know, like somebody else had to pay them themselves. I think they shouldn't have had to do that, because the loan system is a fucking scam. A lot of people like to put it on like responsibility and shit, but also let's put some responsibility on society. Society is a huge proponent of the idea that we all have to go to college no matter what, and then they push loans on us with ads and like the government and stuff, and like, and then there's a surprise when the people just are having trouble to pay them, and they're like, well, you shouldn't have went to college, and it's like, well, you shouldn't have told everybody that college is what they needed to have. Speaking of which, not everybody needs college. Depending on what you're doing, you could probably go to trade school. That's easy to say, but like, I think everybody should do what they think is best for them. Having a degree is good because learning is good. It is good to be like have knowledge. But if that is going to ruin your life with loans, sometimes you might just need to wait a while. And if you can't do that, then I'm very sorry that you will be put in the boat that a million of us Americans are put in. It's definitely, from what I understand, it's nowhere near this bad in other countries. America is very pathetic. I say this as an American. I say this as a person who cares about other people. America sucks. Simple as that. You will, if you tune into these streams, you will not get patriotism. I think patriotism is stupid. And most patriotism isn't even patriotism. You can love your country, but there's a difference between loving your country and then just straight up fucking worshiping your country. It's bad. I hate when people are like, you're being very unpatriotic. It's like, bitch, they can love their country and criticize it too. Simple as that. Simple as that. I think if you love your country, you should criticize your country, because you should want your country to strive to be better. Simple as that. Simple as that. And if you think your country's perfect, then you're I'm sorry to say, then you're a fool. Because no country's perfect. Every country has a shit ton of issues. And I think it's goofy, the idea that anybody thinks like their country's the best. Your country can be better than other countries in categories, in certain areas, but that doesn't mean you're the best. No one is the best country in every regard. I mean, shit, there's probably things my country do very well, but that doesn't mean they're the best by any means. I think my country's nowhere close to being the best. If it came to, like, putting all the categories together and stuff, then hell no. Country, no, not the best. But yeah. It's just nutty stuff, just nutty stuff. That went into a surprisingly political area, but I think that's fine. I'm not afraid to state my opinions on my own country. It can be an uncomfortable topic for some, but I assume people who are watching me probably don't mind. I doubt anybody who's watching me is a super patriotic person. I mean, unless they are, and it's interesting. I mean, I guess there's no real correlation. I'm just going off of my own personality. But I mean, everybody who watches me has their own personality, of course. But yeah, life is interesting. Sometimes we waste it doing stupid shit, and I say there's no such thing as time wasted as long as you're having a good time. You only get one life as far as we're concerned, so fucking live it up. Live like Larry. So, I mean, shit. We're all here to have a good time. I mean, most of us are here to have a good time, I would hope. Kind of be weird if you're not here to at least have some of a good time. That would intrigue me, to say the least. Because, I mean, it's not like you get to choose why you're here, but, like... I mean, you don't get to choose to be here in like, life in the first place, but, like... You might as well, like, try to have as much fun as possible. Try to... the goals for life. Have fun. Don't be a dick. I think those are pretty good rules to live by. Those are generally my rules for life. Is don't be a dick and have a good time. I think not being a dick will lead to having a good time as well, so following one rule will generally help you follow the others. Give or take. Let's see. Let's go up to this top floor. I always lose the position, like the idea. If only everyone could follow simple rules. I know, right? We would be in such a better position if everyone could follow those rules of don't be a dick and just have a good time. Life would be so much fucking better. It's kind of weird that most people don't want to live by those rules. It's like, they're like, why? It makes life pretty fucking simple, to be honest. I mean, life will still be hard in other ways, but geez, you're knocking out the big boys with that one. I mean, most people aren't having fun because people are being dicks. Whether that's fucking greedy capitalists, fucking assholes on the road, people who kill people, they're being dicks. I mean, it's a way of simplifying what you're saying, but I mean, being a dick is understating, but I mean, yeah, they are breaking that rule as well because of that. We could all just have a good time, and it would make life a million times better. This is better than anything you'll hear from fucking John Lennon singing Imagine. As pleasant as that song is, he sure as hell didn't give up all of his possessions. He fucking... Oh, man. Imagine is a funny situation of a song. Because, like, everyone's like, yeah, that's cool ideas, but, like, you're kind of a hypocrite for saying all these. Because that's going to put me on a rant about John Lennon. If you don't know John Lennon, a.k.a. one of the Beatles, he was a dick. He was definitely a dick. John Lennon was an asshole, man. Like, John Lennon, like, from what I understood, he abused his, like, wife. He did not have a good relationship with his kids. He was kind of an all-around asshole. So he's talking about imagine heaven on earth. We could make it be so, but, like, he sure wasn't fucking contributing. Not from what I understand. He was definitely doing the opposite of contributing. Oh wait, I think I can buy the other one. Yeah, the good old John Lemon. For real, for real. Let's see. Finally, we got the long extension. Nice. This will make this last section a lot more easier for cleanup. Because after I clean this up, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna go pick up some groceries and stuff. Go to the funny Aldi's. It's probably maybe a regional store. I don't know. I'm surprised to learn what's regional sometimes and what's not regional. When my girlfriend moved down to my area, I was like, "Do you know what you go in the Kroger?" And she's like, "What's Kroger?" And I'm like, "Is Kroger really like regional?" I think that was like one of the biggest regional things, but like, because Kroger's like something I've known all my life, so it's kind of weird when you hear somebody say something that they don't. When you know something all your life and then someone's like, never heard of it, then you're like, that's weird. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about? Why? Well, okay, that's good. I think Aldi's is way less regional than Kroger. I think everyone pretty much has an Aldi's because it's not even an American company. They're German, I believe. What the fuck do I have to clean? Oh, I need to clean that. What's left? 99% channel lights. Aha, we got something right here. Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's good. That's a light. Some other light here has dirt on it. We'll find it, though. Let's fucking pro gamer strats over here. Hope I got something. That was it. All right, railings, railing posts. We almost got this. Railing post, railing post. Got a little dirt on this one still. Interesting. Shit. Oh, I got it in the process though. There we go. Hell yeah. There's one more railing post that needs cleansing. I need to clean that railing post. Aha! Enemy spotted. There we go. Now the straight up railing that needs cleaned. Confused. Where's the dirt? Oh yeah. I definitely 360 no scope that shit. Thank you for recognizing my efforts. In what way is this shit fucking dirty? Okay. So we got a little bit more railing here. Ah, undersides. Ah, it's always the fucking underside that catches me off guard. Side frames. Fifth tier panels. Oh, it's all tiny shit now. That sucks. Huh. A little dirt here. Shit. I treat this game like it's a fucking platformer. 1 second. Nope, that didn't work. Not this time. I hate when it's like small shit like this. Side frames. Vertical frame. This something has dirt on it. Guess we'll just scan over. If I see a line, I see a line. This shit's so clean that I can't even tell what I'm missing. Pro strats. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm doing something somehow. Oh my god. I'm using the fucking lights as a fucking way to get up on shit. That's cool. I doubt this is supposed to be happening, but that's fine. Aha! We got one thing. Wait. I think I spotted an enemy. No? Damn, I thought it flashed when I pressed tab. Oh, come on. There's just one tiny little piece. Window frames. I can identify window frames a shit ton easier than this. This will be way less difficult. I saw a line. Fifth tier panel is what the dirt is. There we go. We got that one. Nice. Window frame? Oh, this window frame's dirty. It's always underneath if it's anything. Is there any other window frames that need cleaning? Nope, all the window frames are clean. Top door frames. Aha! It is you who is holding me back from my goal of cleaning this place. Second tier panel, top frame. Aha! There we go. Second tier panel, and then slide frames. It's a second tier panel. Let's start from the bottom then. Aha! I landed right on it. Very cool. Where the fuck is it, though? There we go. We got that. Slide frames. Oh, is that these things? Did I not finish this? Slide base. These are the frames. Okay. We can easily do this now. I've located it down to the last shit. Slide base. Slide frame. Slide frame. Slide frame. Oh, I walked into this by accident. Hey, this one's got dirt somewhere. I'll fucking find you. There you go. Busted. I see where the dirt is. I see you. That's dirt, right? Yep. Ah, rack it up. Come on. I almost got it all. There we go. Getting quiet because now it's getting intense. We're getting into the real shit. Move up a little bit. Almost finished with this nice helter-skelter over here. One more frame. Enemy spotted! Woo! We finally did it! Oh, look at that helter-skelter get cleaned. Oh, that's satisfying. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. I needed 7.5 out of 10. Eat my shit, Kevin Bernard. You fucking clean your next helter-skelter. And accomplished display of pressure washing. Well done. My helter-skelter is undisputedly tallest and arguably cleanest ride of the carnival setup. What is the best? Team of inspectors have failed to detect any residual deposits. Oh my god, that shit was taking forever. Oh, and I think we're gonna end with that fucking victory right there. Thanks for coming out, Condor. And thank you everybody who comes out and who came out and watched tonight or watches the VOD. I hope everybody has a good evening, morning, night, day, dusk, dawn, whatever y'all are living in. I hope y'all have a good one. And bye-bye.